Hi everyone, and happy Tuesday. We are live today making a snack, a healthy snack that you can make with your kids. A lot of the snacks that we're doing every day at 10:30 on our Facebook Live, the kids can actually make themselves. You just have to set them up with all of the ingredients. Today they might need a little bit of your help, but what we are making today is energy bites, and this is one of my favorite hockey snacks because it has all the good stuff that you need for energy if you're playing a sport, but also just having active kids. This is a really great snack and they can make it themselves. So I have my son Rain here today. He's going to help me. Rain is 10 years old. He's very tall, and he is going to help me make these energy bites, right, Rain?
Yep.
And we make these all the time at home, and we usually make them in mass quantity, and you can keep these in your fridge or your freezer for a while after, and they're just a really yummy treat that you can customize to what you and your family enjoy. So Rain is going, I'm going to flip the camera around, and Rain is going to show us what ingredients we are going to be using today. All right, Rain.
So first we are going to add half a cup of peanut butter.
That's right. And what kind of peanut butter are we using, Rain?
We are using creamy.
Well, it's an all-natural peanut butter, right? So that means that there's no added sugar, there's no added oils. It is just roasted peanuts, maybe a little bit of salt in there. And that is the kind of peanut butter we like to use, right? So about half a cup of this peanut butter. If you have an allergy, what could you use, Rain?
You could use wild butter, sun butter, all the school-friendly snacks.
Exactly. Oh, and I think we have a new maple syrup that we're using here. So we are going to sweeten up these energy bites with how much maple syrup, Rain?
A quarter cup.
Quarter cup. So we have half a cup of our all-natural peanut butter. We have a quarter cup of maple syrup. If you don't have maple syrup, you can actually substitute honey, or you can use probably like if you have an agave syrup, or there's a Vitafiber syrup that you can use as well. But we really like maple syrup, right? Because it's really, really sweet and you don't need very much. Okay, so in here, we're going to mix this together actually first, Rain.
All right.
So we're going to mix together the maple syrup and the peanut butter, and that gives us a really good base here. You don't have to melt the peanut butter if you're using all natural. If you are using a different kind of peanut butter, you may have to melt it down a little bit just to make this easier to stir together. Okay, that looks fantastic, Rain. So we have our mix here. What are we adding next?
So we are going to add a quarter cup of hemp hearts.
Of hemp hearts. And why do we like hemp hearts?
Because they're sort of like nuts. They give protein and that little boost of energy.
That's exactly right. So we love using hemp hearts in our family, and I know we've been using hemp hearts in our snacks quite a bit. Hold on, Rain. We're just going to talk about hemp hearts really quickly here. So hemp hearts we really love because they have lots of healthy fats in them. They have the omega-3 and 6 fats. They have protein. They actually also contain calcium, magnesium. They have iron. They are really this super food. So if you can throw your hemp hearts really in anything, in your yogurt or oatmeal in the morning, you can throw them in soups and salads. You can bake with them. They are a really, really excellent source of healthy fats. And that's why we use them in our energy bites, because they are just like this nutrient-dense seed. And you don't have to worry if, I know they're hemp, but there's no THC in them. You don't have to worry about that. They're safe for kids to eat. If you don't have hemp hearts, you can substitute flax meal. You can use chia seeds instead, or you can omit them if you really, really don't like them. Okay, we're going to go back to Rain here. Okay.
So now we are going to add 1 cup of oats.
Right, and so we are using rolled oats here, and we want the kind of the quick oats, like the ones that are that don't take very long to cook, because this is a no-cook recipe. Now, one of the things that we think is very important is if you have a gluten intolerance, it is really important that you find certified gluten-free oats. And the reason for this is oats can be manufactured in facilities that also process wheat, and obviously that can be detrimental if you cannot tolerate gluten. So we want to make sure that we have certified gluten-free oats, and one of the brands that we really like to use is Splendor Garden. They have wonderful oats. They're a Canadian company, and I will tag them down below so you can check them out. So this is basically our mix. Okay, these four ingredients. This is this is the base here. And here is where it gets really fun, right, Rain? Because you can customize them and make them whatever you want at this point. So my kids like putting chocolate chips in. I realize we've had chocolate chips for the last 2 days of our snacks, so we're not going to use chocolate chips today. What's another thing we can use, Rain?
We are using unsweetened coconut.
That's right. So coconut flakes are great, and you can add them right in, or as Rain is going to show us, you can start to make these energy bites. So about a teaspoon, you make them into a ball. Okay, and then you can roll them. So they are a little bit sticky, right, Rain? But that's good because now we can roll them in here and give them that extra flavor. So you could also roll them in more hemp hearts. You could roll them in more oats, roll them in chia seeds, even chopped up nuts, or even cocoa. Yeah, so that's another option. Then they're kind of like little truffles. So let's have a look here. So this is our first little energy bite. Look how awesome that looks. And it has protein, it has fiber, it has really healthy, all natural sugars and carbohydrates. And I just want to point out that my son did this all by himself. So your kids can take ownership of their own health. They can do this. All we did was provide the right ingredients and they are able to do this. And then they have a healthy snack. We usually serve this with a little bit of fruit. We have some apples or some oranges and a couple of these bites. They're really good. So when the sports eventually come back, these are really great to have a couple of hours before a game or a practice or right after a game or a practice, right, Rain?
Yeah, I use them.
Yeah, so right after, why would it be important right after activity?
Because your muscles are very, not repaired. They're all...
Right, they need to recover, right? They need to recover, they need to repair. Your muscles are also still growing, right? And these have that protein that your body is craving after that activity. So these are a really great snack just for any time, but also for very active kids. This is the kind of thing they can make themselves and you can make in advance so that you have them readily available. If you guys have any questions about this, clearly, you can substitute this for any allergies. You can use nut-free alternatives. You can use certified gluten-free oats. You can, if you don't want hemp hearts or don't have hemp hearts, just add a few more oats to the mixture. But you can really get creative here. You can crush up cereal and roll it in that. You can even add, Rice Krispies to it for a little extra crunch. We've done that a couple of times, haven't we, Rain?
Yep, we have.
Yeah. So that is it for today, you guys. We've made our energy bites, a nice, quick, and easy snack for you. I hope you're enjoying this series. So remember, every day at 10:30, we're going to be here on Facebook. We're going to do a Facebook Live. We're going to make a new snack every single day. I promise it won't have chocolate chips in it every single day, and it won't be sweet every single day. I think tomorrow we're going to switch it up and do something a little bit more savory. So tune in tomorrow, 10:30. Please share the video. Please tell your friends we're doing this so we can spread the word. Thanks, and have a great day, guys.